Engineering Annual Quiz Competition. Every Friday, we bring the secondary school students across the state and we compete for the engineering genius on the program. This competition is focused on STEM subjects, mathematics, chemistry, physics, where the students compete what their knowledge is about this subject. My name is Miriam Usman. I will be introducing our judges on the program as well as our participants from the schools present today. This program is brought to you by Prince Antonio Institute FNSC in collaboration with Nigerian Society of Engineers within State Chapter. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. This is the quiz competition on the program Engineering and New. For that, the competition is based on STEM subjects, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. It's time to introduce our participants on the program who will be represented this week for this competition. By my right, I have
Abeokuta Faishala.
Thank you, Emmanuel, for coming on the program today. And on my left, I have All right, we're not with us in the studio right now, but I can tell you the atmosphere is tense. The students are trying so much as they can to participate by representing their school. Well, you know, it's a competition, there can only be one winner when, of course, the students have proven what they know about the subject. Let us quickly remind you that this competition is a friendly competition to test the knowledge of the students of the subject. Having introduced our participants on the program, let's introduce to you our judges.
I am Olaimi Takoro. It's really good to be here today.
I'm Engineer Lushino Bambili, Abeokuta, MNSC. Thanks for having me on the show.
All right, judges, thank you for coming on the program today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the quiz competition today with chemistry. Students, you are allowed to pick your question from question 10 to 30.
Question 12.
Question 12 goes thus. A positive reaction to Felling's test indicates the presence of A star, B reducing sugar, C oxidizing agent, D alkalic acid.
B.
All right, you still have time to pick your correct answer. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Reducing sugar, ladies and gentlemen, option C, I'm afraid it's very, very correct. All right, you can now pick your question. Question 10 to 30.
Question number 10.
Question number 10 goes thus. Petrol contains mainly of A. Polymers, B. Aconites, C. Hydrocarbons, D. Alkanols. Petrol contains mainly of polymers, alkanols, hydrocarbons, and D. Alkanols.
C. Hydrocarbons.
C. Hydrocarbon, ladies and gentlemen, is very correct. Pick your question.
Question 14.
Question
14.
Question 14 goes thus. Which of the following properties generally increases down a group in the periodic table? Which of the following properties generally increases down in the periodic table? Option A, atomic radius. Option B, electronegativity. Option B, electronegativity. Option C, electron affinity. Option D, ionization energy.
A. Atomic radius.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Alright. Atomic radius, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very correct. Alright, pick your question.
Question number 27.
Question 27 says, the mass of an atom is primarily determined by the number of A. its ionization potential, B, its electrochemical potential, C, protons, D, protons and neutrons, E, neutrons and protons, neutrons and electrons. The mass of an atom is commonly determined by the number of its ionization potential, its electrochemical potential, C, protons, D, protons and neutrons, E, neutrons and electrons.
Protons and neutrons.
Protons and neutrons. Final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Protons and neutrons, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Please pick your question, team A. Question 16 says, equal volumes of CO2 and CO at STP have the same A, mass, B, density, C, rate of diffusion, D, number of molecules. Equal volumes of CO2 and CO at STP have the same A, mass, B, density, C, rate of diffusion, open bracket, not necessarily true, D, numbers of molecules. Rate of diffusion, ladies and gentlemen, is wrong. Bonus question 2.
Option D.
Option D, ladies and gentlemen, number of molecules is correct. That is according to Avogadro's law. Please pick your third question on the program.
Question number 15.
Question 15 says, helium is preferred to hydrogen in filling balloons because hydrogen is A, inflammable, B, diatomic, C, exhibit isotropy, D, a component of water. Helium is preferred to hydrogen in filling balloons because hydrogen is A, inflammable, B, diatomic, C, exhibit isotropy, D, a component of water. That's question 15.
A. Option A.
Option A is your final answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Is inflammable is correct. Now we have successfully answered the 3 questions for 18 for chemistry. The students have been able to answer their questions in less than 30 seconds, which is the stipulated time for chemistry subject. We move to physics, where the students would answer their questions for 45 seconds each. Welcome back. You are watching the quiz competition right here on OGTV, brought to you by Prince Engineering Institute in collaboration with Nigerian Society of Engineers within State Chapter. If you're a young child watching right now and you have any innovative engineering idea and want a platform to exhibit these ideas or innovation, the number displayed on the screen is the number you have to reach out to, and the rest assured that our officials will be ready to put you through the right way. This program is brought to you by Prince Engineering Institute at NSC. It's time to answer the questions on the program. For physics, don't forget the quiz competition is focused on the STEM subject, mathematics, chemistry, and physics. We've answered questions on chemistry, now it's physics. 45 seconds each for every question.
Question number 20.
Question 20 says, a coin placed below a rectangular glass block of thickness 9 centimeters and refractive index of 1.5 is viewed vertically above the block. The apparent displacement of the coin is option A, 8 centimeters, option B, 5 centimeters, option C, 6 centimeters, option D, 3 centimeters. Your time starts now. A coin placed below a rectangular glass block of thickness 9 centimeters and refractive index 1.5 is viewed vertically above the block. The apparent displacement of the coin is 8, option A, B, 5 centimeters, C, 6 centimeters, D, 3 centimeters.
6 centimeters. 6 centimeters.
Option C, your final answer.
Yes.
I'm afraid option C is not correct. Bonus question to Team A. Option B, ladies and gentlemen, 5 centimeters is wrong. The answer to that question is option D, 3 centimeters. All right, please pick your question. Question 22 says, the cost of running 5 6-watt lamps and 400-watt lamps and 400-watt lamps for 20 hours, if electrical energy costs 10 naira per kilowatt hour is option A, 280, option B, 160 naira, option C, 86 naira, option D, 120 naira. Option D, 120 is wrong. Bonus question 2.
Option C.
Option C, 86 naira is correct. Pick your question.
Number 26.
Number 26 says, a resistance R is connected across the terminal of an electric cell of internal resistance 2 ohm, and the voltage was reduced to 3/5 of its nominal value. The value of R is option A, 3 ohms, option B, 2 ohms, option C, 1 ohm, option D, 6 ohms. The resistance R is connected across the terminal of an electric cell of internal resistance 2 ohm, and the voltage was reduced to 3/5 of its nominal value. The value of R is 3, option A, 2, option B, option C, 1, option D, 6 ohms.
Option D, 6.
Option D, 6 ohms, final answer. Option D, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, is wrong. Bonus question to Team B. Option A is correct. Please take your question. 25. Energy losses through eddy current are reduced by using A, low resistance wires, B, insulated soft iron wires, C, fusion of wire, D, high resistance wire. Energy losses through eddy current are produced by using A, low resistance wires, B, insulated soft iron wires, C, fusion of wire, D, high resistance wires. High resistance wire is option D. Final answer. Option D, ladies and gentlemen, is very wrong. Bonus question to Team B.
Option C, shooting wire.
Option C, fusions of wire is wrong. The answer to that question is option G, insulated soft iron wires. Please take your question.
Question 19.
Question 19 says, a particle in circular motion performs 30 oscillations in 6 seconds. A particle in circular motion performs 30 oscillations in 6 seconds. Its angular velocity is option A, 5 radians raised to the power minus 1. Option B, 6 radians raised to the power minus 1. 5 radians raised to the power minus 1. Option D, 10 pi radians raised to the power minus 1. The particle in circular motion performs 30 oscillations in 60 seconds. What's your answer?
Option 10 power 1%.
Option D.
10
Option D, ladies and gentlemen, is correct. Pick your question.
Question 24.
Question 24 says, a cell can supply currents of 0.4 ampere and 0.2 ampere through 4.0 ohms and 10.0 ohms resistors, respectively. The internal resistance of the cell is option A, 2.0 ohms, option B, 1.0 ohms, option C, 2.5 ohms, option D, 1.5 ohms. A cell can supply current to 0.4 ampere and 0.2 ampere through a 4.0 ohm and 10.0 resistance, respectively. The internal resistance of the cell is 2.0 ohms, option A, option B, 1.0 ohms, option C, 2.5 ohms, and option D, 1.5 ohms. That's question 24.
Option C to get 5 ohms.
That's your final answer, option C. Option C is wrong. Bonus question to say B.
Option D.
Option D is wrong. We now show the question to the audience. Alright, option A is the correct answer to that question. The internal resistance of the cell is 2.0 ohms. Ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully answered the questions across chemistry and physics. It's time to answer questions on mathematics. And we have Team A start the session by taking your question from question 10 to 30. You have 45 seconds to get your 5 marks for each time you answer.
Question 16.
Question 16 says, solve the equation 3a plus 10 equals to a raised to power 2. Option A equals to 5 or a equals to 2. Option B, a equals to minus 5 or a equals to 2. Option C, a equals to 10 or a equals to 0. Option D, a equals to 5 or a equals to minus 2. Solve the equation 3a plus 10 equals to a raised to power 2. Option A equals to 5 or a equals to 2. Option B, a equals to minus 5 or a equals to 2. Option C, a equals to 10 or a equals to 0. And option D, a equals to 5 or a equals to minus 2. That's question 16. Option D is very, very correct. Please pick your question.
Question number 10.
10 says, express the product of 0.06 and 0.09 in standard form. Express the product of 0.06 and 0.09 in standard form. Option A, 5.4 times 10 raised to the power minus 3. Option B, 5.4 times 10 raised to the power minus 2. Option C, 5.4 times 10 raised to the power minus 1. Option D, 5.4 times 10 raised to the power 2.
Option A, 5.4 times 10 to the power minus 3.
Your final answer.
Yes, no.
Option A is very, very correct. Please pick your question.
Question 12.
Question 12 says, find the quadratic equation whose roots are minus 2 and 7. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are minus 2 and 7. Option A, x raised to the power 2 plus 2x minus 7 equals to 0. Option B, x raised to the power 2 minus 2x plus 7 equals to 0. Option C, x raised to the power 2 plus 5x plus 14 equals to 0. Option D, x raised to the power 2 minus x minus 14 equals to 0. Okay, they got that correctly. For what value of y in the expression makes open bracket y minus 2 divided by open bracket y raised to power 2 minus 3y minus 10 close bracket undefined? For what value of y in the expression makes y over 2 for what value of y in the expression makes open bracket y over 2 divided by open bracket y raised to power 2 minus 3y minus 10 close bracket undefined? The answer, the options, option A, 2, the option B, 0, option C, 5, option D, 10.
5.
Option C is 5. Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Option C, ladies and gentlemen, that 5 is the correct answer. Please speak your question.
Question 18.
Question 18. A number of pencils were shared among Peter, Paul, and Aldo in ratio 2 to ratio 3 and 5, respectively. If Peter bought 5, how many were shared? Option A, 15, option B, 25, option D, 30, option D, 10, option C, 30, option B, 25, option A, 15.
Option B, 25.
Option B, 25 is correct. We're moving towards the last question on this segment for the program today. Please speak your last question.
Question number 17.
Question 17 says, a man kept 6 black, 5 brown, and 7 purple shirts in a drawer. A man kept 6 black, 5 brown, and 7 purple shirts in a drawer. What is the probability of his picking a purple color with eyes closed? What is the probability of his picking a purple shirt with his eyes closed? Option A, 1 over 7. Option B, 7 over 18. Option C, 7 over 12. Option D, 11 over 18.
7 over 18.
That is your final answer, 7 over 18, option B. Option B, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very correct. And with that, we've come to the end of the question and answer segment, where the students have been able to answer questions across mathematics, physics, and chemistry, answering 3 questions each. Who would be the engineering genius on the program today? I don't know, but our judges know. We go on this break, and when we return, the judges will let us know who the winner is on the program today. Please say yes.
Okay, so that was an amazing performance from both schools, Emmanuel College and FUNAAB International School. Can we give ourselves a round of applause, please? Okay, so with me here, I have the breakdown of each course according to each subject. For Emmanuel College, under chemistry, we have a total of 10 points, while FUNAAB International School has a total of 17 points. And moving on to physics, Emmanuel College has a total of 2 points, while FUNAAB International School has a total of 7 points. And for our final subject, which is mathematics, Emmanuel College has a total of 15 points, and FUNAAB International School also has a total of 15 points respectively. So the total scores for Emmanuel College is 27, and the total score for FUNAAB International School has a point of 39.
Okay, thank you so much. We are glad to have Emmanuel College and FUNAAB International School here on the show today. From what have been read to us, from the outcomes of the rounds, we can see that our mathematics is very good, chemistry better, and why we need to work more on the physics subject, because this is fundamental for any of you that will be picking up a career in engineering. Without physics, it will be very difficult for you to cope with the profession. So I'd like to encourage and throw the challenge back to your teachers in your various schools to try and work more on your physics, because this is going to determine the engineering genius. So we are glad having you once again on the show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Judges, for that wonderful compilation of the results. It is a friendly competition among students across the state to compete and weigh in their knowledge of STEM-oriented subjects. We have to compete in mathematics, physics, and chemistry. And the winner has been declared. Like you know, and I mentioned earlier, it's a friendly competition. And because it's a friendly competition, you have both teams just give a gesture or show a gesture of being friends even after this competition. Can we have at least a handshake from both teams? Ladies and gentlemen, the engineering competition brought to you by Engineering and You, sponsored by Police Engineer Yagisi Shilon FNSC in collaboration with Nigerian Society of Engineers. My name is Miriam Ismail. I'm not an engineer, but maybe I could be an engineer. I'll see you next week, God willing, when I bring you all the students from different secondary schools in Ogun State competing to determine who the engineering genius on the program is. Until then, engineering was the word. Bye for now.